Hi everyone, this is Linda from Razzleberry Road, and I'm going to show you today how to make our second mini album for the swap over at Art and Sassy. Art and Sassy does a wonderful array of swaps, and I'll put a link to it down below this video on how to sign up for this swap or any of the others. In the meantime, what we're going to be doing is a year of mini books. We started in September and did a mini book that was just one sheet and done. Today we're going to do a wallet style mini book, and it's really different, but it really has the ability to hold a lot of pictures and keep this in your wallet or give away as a Christmas gift. The ones we're going to do today for the theme over at Art and Sassy are Halloween and or fall. Some people don't like Halloween, so I want to expand it so you could do a fall one instead. This is the format we're going to be doing. This is a Halloween one, of course, with the pumpkin, and it has a belly band around it, but I'm also going to show you how you can do a magnet closure. It ends up being approximately 4 by 6, and when you open it up, the real estate on this product is just amazing, because each of these side flaps fold out and enough for 4 pictures or journaling on this side, 4 on this side. The top has a little pocket, the middle has a belly band, and the bottom actually has a waterfall. So tons of real estate to put a lot of things in, and yet it folds up very small and goes in your purse with the belly band. So this is one Halloween one. We did another Halloween here that's kind of a flock paper. This is one of my favorite Halloweens because it uses the magnet instead of the belly band. The only difference with the magnet is that you need to remember to put the magnet underneath the decorative paper before you put it on top. This one was made completely with just black cardstock and then decorative paper added on. It's really your choice on how you want to do that. But we still have the waterfall, the belly band in the pocket. And then for fall, I did a fall one so that anybody more interested in fall could do this, and it's just a beautiful leaf, tone on tone. What was nice about this one is I did not use a black cardstock. I used this cardstock by itself, and I didn't have to then add as many decorative papers. A little bit simpler. And what I did on the other side is I used Tim Holtz inker with walnut ink, and I just rubbed it on so it gave that color, and then I put the pages on top. So you see that on top. I did not put a pocket here just because I love that paper so much. I still put the side pockets here. I will be putting the belly band across there. And then down below is the waterfall. And again, you'll see I just did this with re-inker so it looks like double-sided paper. And then instead of the third waterfall, I just put another matching die-cut pocket down there. You'll notice on this one too, I have a different edge that was just done with a Tim Holtz edger, and you could do that with just anything you have, or you could leave it plain or just round the corners. The magnet here is under this paper, and then it is under the bottom paper in here. So again, you can hear that magnet close. So let's get started. And I'm going to show you the foundation and make it as simple as possible, and then it's really up to you what you want to do with it. So we take 2 12 by 12 sheets of paper. You'll also need a score palette and a cutting, and then whatever adhesive that you prefer and any embellishments that you want. So we take the 12 by 12 sheet, and because I've made quite a few of these now because my camera wasn't working, I've got all of this cut out. So basically I just cut the 12 by 12 sheet in half, and then you'll have another half for another book if you want. And then you take the second 12 by 12 sheet and you cut 2 pieces that are 3 7/8 by 12. Okay. And those will end up being the side pockets. So you take this first 6 by 12, and you're going to take your, and this is why I like the Martha Stewart scoreboard, because they actually have 1/4 inches and even 1/8 inches, and you'll simply score this at 3 3/4 and 4, and then you'll do it again at 8 1/4 or 8 inches and 8 1/4. And then you use your bone folder and crease it nicely and crisply. And by doing those 1/4 inch differences, you're going to end up with a nice little room for all your folded pockets inside and nothing gets stretched or messed up. And then on this one, I just simply corner rounded it with corner rounder punch. The inside flaps you take, and here you're just going to turn it this way, score it at 1/2 inch and then at 6 1/4 inches. And then you will fold it up, press it down, fold up the other side, press it down, nice and neat, so it stays like a crisp fold. And then you'll add a piece of score tape here. Now I would use this rather than just the ATG gun because it holds better. You could use the red line tape, but I like this, it works just as well. And here's a little tip or trick if you haven't heard this before. It's always hard on the red line tape and sometimes the score pail to get the adhesive off. So instead of trying to pick it at the end, just go to the middle. It's going to prove me a liar on this one. It did. Usually it pulls off in one strip and then you're done. Now you're going to take your longer piece here, fold this up, and then what I do, and usually I do this before I take the tape off, I trim off a little of the edging here. Just makes it lay neater and nothing sticks out. And then the best way to do this is just match that right up to the edge, but make sure you stay within your 2 score points on your cover, and it'll lay down nice and neat. And again, what I do on this edge is I do the circle cut, corner cut on the edge. Just finishes off real nice. Now here you can see we don't really need to add an extra piece of paper. And if you use double-sided paper, you wouldn't need to add the extra paper at all. If you use a solid color cardstock, you'd probably want to add the extra sheet of paper. On this other side, once you have 2 down, this is what it's going to look like. So you can see all of the different real estate that you can put on it. And they all folded nicely, fold up in this. But now we're going to do a little bit more to this. I'm going to pull this one over. You can see here that we die cut again with the Tim Holtz die, the front cover. I liked this pattern paper, so I didn't add anything to that or to the front or back of it because I liked it as it is. But now when I get in here and open it up, here's where I want to have a little fun. I started out by matching the same Tim Holtz edger die. You could use any kind of die you have, EK Success, Martha Stewart. And I punched some black cardstock and then a decorative piece. And I just taped it on 3 sides. That way I have a nice little pocket for tags in here. Now again, like I just showed you, we put our 2 side panels on to open up, and I just match it out there. And then it lays out. I corner punch this. Because this paper is double-sided, I'm not going to add decorative paper, but you could. But I like to finish off this center piece. So what I did is I took another piece of decorative paper. I added, this is actually little skulls, and I added that to it. You could add a piece of ribbon, whatever you like. And then I will just use the ATG for now just because it's easier, but I would actually put score pail down because you want it a little bit stronger. But by putting this in the middle, you finished it off really nicely and you covered up those 2 sides and you have a belly band pocket. Now, to do the waterfall, and again I'll leave the measurements down below for the different sizes for these panels, but you will just cut a panel around the corners and then bone folded a 1/4 inch, score it and fold it a 1/4 inch and butt that right up to the line. Then the next one, let's see if it works this time. See how easy that is? You do the same thing, you'll cut it a 1/4 inch smaller, and again I'll leave the measurements. Around the corner edge, fold down the 1/4 and butt it up right to this other thing. So again, it doesn't add bulk to it. And so you'll have a waterfall, and you can add as many as you want to there. 2 or 3 is fine. I didn't put 3 on this because I liked it the way it is. Now here is one-sided, two-sided paper. Here is one side. So I'm going to then take my Tim Holtz Distress ink and distress that, because I don't really want to add another piece of paper. But you could, it's up to you. And then you can embellish with stickers. The nice thing about having this little edge is you can add some bulky stickers. I've done that. And then this one will get the belly band. It'd be a piece of ribbon or a piece of paper, and then Happy Halloween. So you can see that this wallet is so versatile. Use it for Christmas presents, giving to friends. It holds a lot of different pictures. You can even fill it with pictures and give it to Grandma. So whatever you like. And I hope you join our swap or one of the other swaps over at Art and Sassy. And I hope you enjoy making your wallet album mini book. And then next month we will have a whole totally different format for you. So enjoy. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.